Hello, hello. How is everyone? Oh, my nose. Hello, hello. Welcome. Gonna get down here and get the water, get in the tank. Happy Monday, everyone. Hi, Rebecca. Sorry this is jiggling the whole table. It's heavy. Has everyone had a wonderful day? And you know what? I forgot to bring my iPad out. I had the day off from the office today, so I spent the day in the studio. Hello, Pam. Welcome. I finished up the quilt top. I'm just tying in all the loose ends. And it was so cozy sitting on my chair under the quilt tying in ends. I was just a little bit late getting out here. I am almost done with the top, and then I have to turn it over and do the back. Hi, Carla. Welcome. Sorry, I keep jiggling the table. Just getting the tanks filled. I put everything out earlier so it could come all to temperature. Oh, these things are heavy, which is why I do 3-gallon bottles rather than 5-gallon bottles. Hi, Shelly, how are you? All right, there we go. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to bring out any newsprint. I am going to, hi, Joanne. Run back in the house, grab my iPad and some newsprint. Hold please, I'll be right back. Oh wait, I have some newsprint right here. I don't even have to go back in. I forgot I have a whole big bin of it right here. All right. Let's see, I'll put this here and this over here. Oh, I was going to show you. Do you remember the styrofoam balls or polystyrene balls? I bet you have, Shelly. That's the first up on my agenda tonight. The polystyrene balls that I marbled and I didn't like the way they look. So this one is done with flat paint and the spray paint, flat spray paint, did not melt. This one is done with chalk paint that I just brushed on. We're not doing these tonight. I need the other tank to do these, but I thought I've covered them and we're gonna watch to see how they work. Hi, Karen, welcome. I am Linda Anderson. I own Aqueous Silk. I'm a water marbling artist. I float acrylic paint on the surface of water and we marble all kinds of things like my hat and ornaments and all kinds of things. Tonight we're going to be doing a silk scarf. I would have done 2 silk scarves, but I couldn't find my bottles. I need to mix some new paint and I couldn't find my bottles. So we're doing 1 scarf. I'm going to do fabric for a pillowcase or a pillow cover. And then I'm going to do 1 other piece of fabric. And then I have some paper to do. So let's get started. I still need to run in and get my iPad, so that'll take just a second and I'll be right back out. if I can get it on the stand without dropping it into the water or onto the cement floor. All right, success. Now let me see if I can find the live real quick. There it is. All right, I've got it up and ready. Try to get the lighting so it's decent. Not to tip anything over. All right. So now I'm going to take the camera and put it down on the tank. You will not see the entire tank. This is a 76-inch tank. It's a long tank. And I can't get my camera up high enough yet in order for you to see the whole thing. So I'll get it the best I can. So hold on. If this makes you woozy, look away for a second. All right, I've got to go around on the other side. Hopefully that is good. Let me come around and take a look. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's see where we can see. I can see right here to, that's a good chunk of it. There's a little lift on either end. Hi Colleen, welcome. That you can't see, but it's all gonna be the same. So the first thing I'm gonna do is clear the surface. I do have some, I'm on early today. I had the day off. We had some maintenance people come out today, so I took the day off, and now I get to go early and get this marbling finished for the day, and then I can go back and finish the quilt top or work on it some more. It's all stitched together. And I'm just weaving in ends, and then the next thing to do will be to square it up and then put the binding on. So just taking all the bubbles and any debris that may be on the surface off. This will probably be the last time that I use this water. It is looking very, very thin when I poured it into the tank. Just drying my hands. I still have a few bubbles here at the end that I'm going to pop real quick if I can. As I've mentioned before, bubbles on the surface of this water sometimes do not pop very easily. All right. Oh, I do have one other. I have a t-shirt that I'm gonna marble, and I'm just marbling part of it. Just finding the right colors that I need here. But I am going to do a t-shirt tonight. I'll show you when I get there how I have prepped it. And I did not bring out my baggies. I left my baggies in. Let's see, I'll have my husband pick up the baggies on his way out to help us. So here we go. This is going to be a scarf. And if I remember, Shelley, you wanted pink, pink, and white. Please let me know if that's correct. I have, oh, I should bring out, I have the pink and pink hat that I marbled last week. I can't believe it's been a whole week already since I've seen everyone. I wanted to come live yesterday, but our internet was just awful yesterday, so I just sewed instead. Which was good. I needed to get that quilt finished up, and it was nice just to have all day. I did not go out and run any errands yesterday. Just stayed in my studio. Hi, Louise. Hi, Linda. I know, it seems like I haven't been on forever. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, I really wanted to do some glassware yesterday, but the internet just said no. We could barely, I could barely watch a replay of any of my friends' lives, and so I knew if I couldn't even do that, there was no way I could actually go live. So I just sewed yesterday, and that's the majority of the day today was spent in my studio. It was just fantastic. I rarely get that much time with my sewing machine. Oh, no, I have not. That's kind of a good idea. I'll show you what I'm going to do, though, with what I'm doing. Okay, can you add pink, white, and blue? Like your page colors. Oh. Yeah, I don't have those exact colors. Every time you mix colors, they come out a little different. So there's the bright pink. And then I can do, let's see, what do I have? Let me run and get that scarf. So is this what you're thinking, Shelley? This is a bright pink and a teal and some white. There's a little bit of blue in it. Let me know if that's what you want. There's no light pink in this one. It's just pink, teal, and a little bit of blue. So I will wait before I add anything else so you can answer. Now, Colleen, I'm going to do one other thing tonight. It's not exactly what I want, but it will work for what I'm thinking I can do. So it's going to take, there's a little bit of a delay for Shelley to answer. Are you still there? Am I still live? Yes, okay. All right. Let me add a little bit more pink then. Now yours will not look just like mine, mind you. Because remember, no two of these can ever look the same. All right, that's good, I think. So now we'll add some turquoise, teal. I guess it's teal. Turquoise is just a little bit different color. Make sure I have the same amount of color on both ends. And let me get the blue. Let me add, how's that looking, Shelly? Do you like that? Do I need more pink or more teal right now before I add the blue? It was both, combed and then swirled. Because that's my favorite design, is when I comb it and then I swirl it. So do you like what I have in the tank so far, or do you want something else? You like it? Okay, so now I'm going to add just a little bit of the blue. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the pink and drop it in the blue, because that blue is fairly pushy. Thank you. I knew exactly when I made that first one, it had to be pink, and I wanted some teal in it, just because I think pink and teal look so pretty together. Come on. I bought a new brown, and so I wanted to do brown and teal tonight, but I can't find my bottles. I have a whole bunch of them, and I can't find them. So now, let's see, need a tool, and we will get started. You want yours combed and swirled also, Shelly? Waiting for a response here. Did everyone have a wonderful Monday? I tell you, I like predominantly pink. I think this gives you predominantly pink. Do you want more pink than what we have here? Because I can do some more pink. Almost out of this mix here. Do you want it swirled or combed and swirled, Shelly? It's really cold in my garage today. Yeah, I've got a sweatshirt, I have long socks on, I have my warm slippers on. It is very cool out here. We had frost this morning on the windshields. I was very thankful that I didn't have to go to work when I got up. It was so foggy. And I got up a little bit later than normal, so. How's that? Do you like it, Shelley? Let me know if this is okay, or if you want me to put more pink in. Hopefully the internet is working. Oh, 70 degrees, Colleen. Wow. You like it? Yes, or more pink? Yes. Or comb and swirl, yes. I'm sorry, Shelley, I've thrown out several questions for you. Number 1, do you want more pink? Yes. Come on. We're almost out of the pink. So I'm just going to sprinkle some more pink in here. There's very little in this, and this is going to add a really neat texture. I'm putting some pink in where there's a lot of white. There we go. That looks better on the screen to me. Boy, mine is really delayed. Okay, if you're good with this pink, then do you want it combed and swirled? This is going to be very, very pretty. Boy, mine's so slow. I will start with the back and forth if you want it combed and swirled. Is it, Colleen? Oh, good. I'm glad it's not just me. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I love the teal. The teal and the turquoise that we have, I have a yarn that I use a lot and it's called turquoise. So that's what, when I say turquoise, in my head it's turquoise. I don't know how you would say that in whatever language it originated, but that's the way I say it in my head. So it just makes me laugh. But the turquoise in this paint line is beautiful, as is the teal. So did everyone have a nice weekend? I tell you, 3-day weekends are my jam. I love them. And it was only a 3-day weekend just for me, I guess, because I took the day off. But It went so quickly. I just could not believe how fast it went. So I'm almost to the end here, just doing the same thing back and forth. And my hands are already cold. I did buy some metallic silver paint, but again, I can't mix it because I can't find my bottles. So I can do blue and silver on one of the bracelets that I have done. I have not prepped the other bracelets yet. I will probably work on some of those next week as well. I may try to pop in early. I want to do some ornaments, but I tell you, our internet has been so crazy. We have signed up to get that Elon Musk's new product, but they're not ready apparently for us yet. We go. My husband knows somebody who has that service already. I can't remember what it's called. And they said it's screaming fast. Even here in Idaho. So I will be thrilled if that works. If and when we actually get it. So I'm just cleaning off the tines, since this is wooden. No, I still have not made my new one for this yet. All right, so now we're gonna swirl. You still want me to swirl, Shelley? Hi, Denise. It is going to be beautiful, Shelley. I am making, I am so sorry. What is happening? I'm making a scarf today. No sound. Let me make sure it's up on my end. Yeah, my volume is up. There's something else. Message me, Louise, and I'll tell you what I do. I do have a booklet, a digital booklet online that tells you exactly how to do it. Louise, did you get my kit? No, you got my hat. You bought a visor. Shelley, do you want me to go ahead and swirl? Oh, good. Okay, here we go. Swirling. Thank you for letting me swirl through this. I just love the way it looks. And I just use a nice light touch. When I did mine, I made L's throughout it. And I'm putting some S's in here for Shelley. All right, do you like that? We'll put one right here. And there's room for another S right here. And right down at the end. Okay, so you have some S's in yours, Shelley. I did L's for my name, so you have S's. So if you like that, I'll go get my assistant and we will print this up for you. All right, we're ready to do the scarf. go. I got the baggies. Let's see, which way does it go? The other way, it goes this way. Okay, Shelly, here we go. Whoops. Gonna knock over the paint table with my backside. I come this way a little bit. I want to get my S's. Okay, ready?
Cool.
Thank you. Okay, I'm just making sure the entire scarf is making contact with the water. Figure out where I put my, buried my tool. Now I'm going to come around and do the seams, the hemline, so it is part of the design and not all stark white. And I just kick the bottles under the table. Okay, now I'm coming up this side towards the camera. Just pushing that seam under. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna pull up my sleeves because I'm gonna have to grab this out of the water. Are you ready? Hi, Bab. Here we go. Sorry if my hat's getting in the way. It's beautiful. I can't wait for you to see it in person. It's beautiful. Into the rinse bucket. Oh, this is so pretty. Let me dry off my hands and get a baggie. So what do you think? Good. Oh, I'm happy you like it, Shelly. All right. So I'm going to pull it out of the bucket. Okay, and into the baggie it goes. So this is just it in the baggie, just all in a little ball. Figure out where I'm going to set this. All right. So now I'll clean this up and we'll do the second project. Oh, that was fun. I hope you like it when you get it. Shelly, that's just, I'm too excited. I don't get the opportunity to do scarves very often. And it's always so exciting when somebody wants to do a scarf. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing hats. And Louise, I am going to redo your visor. I'm going to prep a fresh one and start again. That will be next week when I have the hat bin out again. I don't have it out this week. Have nice fresh water to use. And we will do round 2. I'll mix your burgundy in advance. So I'm just pushing out any bubbles that are under the newsprint because I want it to make contact with the water and pull out that extra paint. It was so nice to be able to do this tonight without hurrying home and rushing through something to eat and then getting to go live. I need to make enough money so I can just do this and not have to do my day job. So if you would please like and follow my page and sprinkle out this video or drip out this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Love for my page to grow. Even though I'm done with my 32 days of lives, that doesn't mean I want to stop the growth process. All right, let me grab the trash can, move the rinse bucket. It's truly beautiful. Once I get it hung up to dry, I'll take another photo of it and post it. I have so many things I need to post on my page. I've been taking photos and then I don't stop long enough to actually post them. I thought about it last night, but at about 10:30 I was just bleary-eyed. I was so tired that I didn't post it. Just getting out the extra little bits that I see of paint floating that are still floating. All right, there we go. So now I'm going to do there's not much more of that in there. I am going to do some cotton. I've done several satin pillow covers, but I've never tried a cotton one yet. Sorry, I'm trying to move the tank over so I have room to set my bottles along the sides. So we're going to marble some cotton. I think I can barricade off. Well, I'll just let it go. I was going to try to barricade off, but I don't know how long that fabric is. Oh, I need to mix more white. I've got some color mixing to do this week before next Monday or before I marble next time. I'm just putting down our nice white base. And it looks pink, but that's because the water looks pink. This is the color combination I'm doing is one of my most popular colors that's purchased. And requested. This is gray. The other one was the dark blue, the indigo blue. And then I have a brighter blue. Woo! That came out a little unexpected. Whoa, boy. This one is being very, very runny today. And that's without an accidental squeeze. Now I don't know, yeah, you can see, look at this great big color thing right there, blob of color. So what I'm gonna do, and you can see where it sank too in the center of that. I'm gonna throw in just a little bit of gray. And then I'm gonna come back a little bit with this darker blue. So can you all, see that blob under there? That is the blue that sunk to the bottom when it came out super fast. And now I think I'm gonna come in with a little bit more white because I want these last dark blues that I put in to really look blue. So I'm gonna push those a little bit. There we go. That makes me happy now. That looks better. Because this indigo has a little bit of purple undertone, and I did not want it to actually look purple. So now I'm gonna comb and swirl. That's the way customers on my page really seem to like that on the pillow cover. So. This is just so relaxing. I've had a fantastic day all day, so this is just the perfect way to top it off. I'll try to keep my head out of view. I need to actually, when I do these, I need to do two, but I only cut fabric for one. So we're going to do one since I haven't done one in the cotton. I want to make sure I like the way it works up. And then I can easily do another one in this colorway. Or another one. I really want to do this on cotton, and then I have some Chalk Couture inks and a couple transfers, and I'd like to do one with a transfer and, you know, transfer over it, do the ink transfer. Oh, and I just had an idea. Oh, I love it when ideas hit. you are interested in trying some chalk couture, I can post my lady's name. Cam Orley is her name. And she is so helpful and so creative. All right, so yep, well, here we go again with this. I know it's kind of the same design as I did on the last one, but I'm sorry, I love it. Okay, let me dry this off. And notice I did wear my sweatshirt that already has paint on it. So if I do something dumb tonight and get more paint on it, it won't matter. The my Halloween sweatshirt that I made ended up, it did stain it. I finally washed it. Hello, Linda. So I'm just cleaning that extra paint off of this. All right, let me get my, whoops, I'm not done yet. Whoops, whoops, whoops. So now we're gonna just swirl through the center. All right. A piece of paper towel, go clean that off. Okay, let me get my assistant ready. This piece of fabric is just a little bit too long for me to put down by myself. Doesn't matter which way. Come this way just a bit. All right, straight down. Thank you. Okay, it looks like took good. I know this fabric takes the paint well because this is the same stuff. This is the quilt fabric, so. Get the rinse bucket back over here and let me pull up my sleeves. Try not to get too much of my head in the picture. And I did not make the mistake of cutting this to size first. I just cut a piece of fabric. So then I will cut the pieces for the pillow cover out of this. Okay, let me get the baggie. See if I can open it with wet hands. Okay, into the bag it goes. Thank you, Colleen. All right. Whoops, there it went onto the floor. Luckily it was closed, the bag was closed, so it's just the bag that fell. So let me, oh, you know what I want to try? Dare I? Dare I try this? It looks really, really good down at the other end. And I want to know, these little plastic ornaments were prepped a long time ago. So I'm gonna roll this in that paint and see if it sticks. It did. It was a little bit not deep enough. So you see there, but it still took the paint, even though it was prepped some time ago. So I could glitter or something right up around the brim. Oh, it's holding beautifully. Okay, that mystery has now been solved. Oh, and both ends. On the very bottom, that's why I use that other tank. This is just not quite deep enough. But there was so much paint down there, I wanted to give it a try. You know, I'm always trying to experiment. Oh, thank you. Hi, Francine. All right. So now let me pick the colors for the next one. This one and this one. And gray. All right, so let me get this cleaned up. I guess I need to do that before I pull the paint out. Let me get this one cleaned up. Now this could be deeper. I'm just using what I had already prepped. Usually I put a full 2 bottles in here, which means 6 gallons, and I did not quite have 6 gallons tonight. Every time I put this away, there's a little less. I pull it out when I'm clearing it. I pull it out with the projects, so it uses up some of the paint. So I didn't quite have as much as I normally do. And then when I do ribbon, I use, I nearly fill this thing to the top. So I think I use 4 of them, maybe 5 of them, I don't recall now. I know I mixed 6 bottles, so 18 gallons of water is what I mixed when I do the ribbon. And I don't remember if I put it all in here, but it's nearly filled to the top, clear to nearly to the top. Obviously I don't want it so full that it will spill over when I'm working in it. Okay, one more sheet. Let's get this blue out of here. We'll be ready for the next color combo. Move the rinse bucket. And again, all of this water will be emptied tonight. I will not keep it. And an interesting fact about the water when I don't keep it, I still clean the surface before I drain the tank. That prevents all the remaining paint to from sticking to the outside of the tank. And it's much easier to clean. So let me skim it one more time. Boy, you guys, I was so tired after the 32 days of live. And then I could not sleep. This last week, I spent hours tossing and turning. So it's just been the last couple days that I've gone to bed and actually slept well. So it feels so good to get a little bit of rest. I had a blast doing that though. Oops. So I saw just a tiny bit of paint. Let me get that out of the way. Okay. Need a napkin. You know I can't do this without a napkin in hand. You know what? I'm going to stop right there and put a piece of newsprint at the end, so I don't waste all that paint again. Let me get another piece. Yeah, it was beautiful sunny skies here today. But it was chilly. I'm anxious to see. Now tomorrow I have to get up and go to work. So I'm going to be anxious to see what the weather holds, whether we're going to have fog again, because it was thick. Our neighbors have lights on their back patio, and you could just barely see those from my house. And we're not in a typical neighborhood. We are quite spaced out, but, you know, easily seen in normal conditions. But this morning was not. It did dissipate quickly, but it would have been well after the time I was already at the office. Our little baby that's was born early, he had to have surgery today. Last that I heard, he was resting well and survived surgery okay. So that was good news for today. I'm very thankful for that. Isn't that funny, that blue? You can't even tell that's blue. See what happens when we put this in. Okay, I'm going to come in with another round of blue. Now a little bit of gray. Yes, it is good. I've just been continually praying for that little boy and that family. Okay, now I'm going to do more blue on top of that gray. I think I'll come in with just a little bit more purple. All right, let's see how this does. Let's do this in a free form. If I can find my utensil, here it is. Oh, I wish you could all experience this. It's so much fun. I know I say that every time, but I truly wish you could all be right here with me and take your turn at the tank. I haven't done any more with the bracelets. I haven't even had a chance yet to seal them. They're all stacked up. And then I need to go, I want to talk to the leather people. We have a Tandy store here. So I want to go in and talk to them and make sure I get the correct sizing of the snaps. That's the problem I have. I'm not sure, you know, how far beyond or the leather, or is it supposed to be the same exact, you know, dimension of the leather thickness? I'm not sure about that, so I'm going to go talk to them, make sure I do it correctly. I've set a few snaps and they did okay, but one of them I think is it sets up too far. I feel like it's not set well or properly, I guess. It works just fine. It's just, it rattles, and I don't know if it's supposed to rattle. I don't know if I had done something incorrect. All right, I like that. Let's print this other piece of fabric. One more time. My husband stayed home today too. He's just sighing because he has so much work to help me. It's such a big thing. So again, we're starting out just with white cotton. I might have been able to put this one down by myself, but now that you're out here, I'll let you help. Thank you. Didn't even get your fingers wet. All right, let's see how this turned out. Just making sure all of the fabric touches. Where'd my rinse bucket go? I forgot, I moved it aside. Well, here we go, dripping on the floor. It's only the concrete, so it'll be fine. It's been painted on before. Oh, looks like I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Okay, one more bag. I'm not squeezing this fabric real tight or anything. I'm just kind of gently putting it in a ball and putting it in the bag. Okay, that's all the fabric I have tonight. I'm going to do one more run of paper. And I'm just going to do one more tank. And if all my paper that I've prepped doesn't fit, that's okay. So, move the rinse bucket. I need to set up the drying rack real quick. I just did not set it up. All right, there we go. And that just catches the initial drips. This is rice paper that I will be using, so it will dry very quickly. It'll dry enough that I can take it in the house and let it finish very quickly. I'm so excited that I discovered that these Christmas ornaments do not need to be prepped again. I was worried. Because if you over prep things, it doesn't want to behave nicely. And if you don't prep things, they don't behave nicely. This art form is not for the easily discouraged, that is for sure. All right, one more little piece at this end. All right, there we go. Make sure it makes full contact. Even though I'm getting rid of this water, I want it to stay as clean as we can while I'm working. There's a bubble under there. I wish this was deep enough to test. Well, I haven't prepped the, you know, I noted before that the polystyrene ornaments, they seem to be better when they were not prepped, but now that they've been painted, I believe I need to prep them. And I have not done so yet. I was running out here at 9:30 last night spraying them, and I have to spray it in just little, very light batches. I have not sealed the teal one that I did last time. But I think that is the key, to do tiny little, very light coats. All right, so this time we're going to use the entire tank. Gosh darn it, I wish I have a new green and I have a brown, and then I have the silver. And the metallic would work on paper, as we have discovered. So let's see. Let's use gold and red and white. How about that? Hey, Dara. Thank you, Colleen. just shaking these up. And again, if you remember, red really needs to be pushed. So I might start with the red and then add the gold and then add just a little bit of white. So let me move the trash can so I don't trip over it. How was your day today, Dara? Now all these papers, I'm going to fit as many sheets in here as I can. I think I pulled and prepped 6 sheets. Whew. Yeah, I was squeezing the bottle. You're not supposed to do that. All right, that looks like a pretty good base coat. So now we'll do the gold. Let's see if gold floats on red. Last time I just determined that gold liked to be the first one in the bath. Oh, here we go. It's floating just fine on the red. Oh, I have one more project too. I can't forget it. This dang metallic is so pretty. It either doesn't want to come out, or when I squeeze it, then it comes out too much. Because I'm not supposed to squeeze. It's one of the cardinal rules. No squeezing the bottle. I don't know what it is about the metallic that it stops. Ouch. Let me see if I can coerce it into. Okay, now I'm going to put in just a little bit of the white, not a lot. I got way too much at that end. So these papers will look a little bit different. From one end of the tank to the other. And yes, I will be combing and swirling. I've got bubbles at this end. I'm anxious to see how this looks. If this paper turns out nice, I have a couple different ideas that I would use it for. And these are the this isn't my favorite rice paper. This is the really super thin rice paper. better when I do not drag the tool across the bottom. Whoops. Now next Monday I will be back to my normal schedule, 7 p.m. and I truly will try to go live to do some ornaments on either Friday or Saturday, depending of course on what my husband has going on and our internet service. When it's the weekend, everybody's on, so it slows way down. I was thinking yesterday, Sundays would be a good day to go live, Sunday evening, but it's, you know, the internet is always so risky on that day. Almost to the end here of the tank. One of these days I will have something set up so we can see the whole tank. Okay. Now the magical tool that I love so very much. That metallic looks so beautiful on the water. All right, there we go. I cleaned that up. Now, I didn't get a chance to, let's see, will they fit this way? No. To press my paper. Ooh, I didn't swirl it. Oh, heaven forbid, I almost boo-booed. Whew. All right, there we go. Now I can do it. Boy, that was close call. And as you know, there's a textured side and a smooth side, and I always like to use the textured side. So we can see if we can get this paper down in here. Okay, there's one. Two. Looks like we'll be able to get maybe 4 in here. 3. And I prepped 6 just because I was not sure. Because, you know, math would show me what I needed, and I didn't do any math today. All right, let's see how it's going to look. And from what I can tell, the gold will show up more when it's dry. So there's the first sheet. Oh, I didn't bring any. Oh, I have this. I need to get so I'm walking in circles. Forgot to get my little bin out to rinse this. Need the cup. the stuff here. Let me rinse this very carefully. All right. Now I'll go put it on the drying rack. I'll be right back. Go. All right, there's number one. Let's get this second one out. Need to pull back my sleeves. Piece number two. The gold will show better once it's dry. I don't know if I've used the metallic on this paper before. I know I've used it on my favorite paper and the Masa paper, but I don't think I've used it on this one. And I will only leave this paper out here until it quits dripping. And then once it stops, I will take it in and hang it inside. So there's this one. Again, I'm not sure exactly what I'm using this for yet. It depends on how it turns out. All right. And of course, this paper is just a little bit too wide to hang the pages side by side. So I have to stagger them down the drying rack. Okay, here's the final page coming out. Now this one has a huge spot where it's going to be mostly gold and white. So hopefully that will look really pretty. And I have to touch the iPad to see comments, and my hands are all gooey right now, so. I really do enjoy doing paper when I can do it outside. It makes me feel so much more at ease, because if I splash water onto the driveway or the garage floor, it's not a big deal. All right, there they are. have this other project. So let me clean this up real quick. And that'll give the paper plenty of time to drip while I work on this other one. This one is not going to have very much, I'm not going to need very much of the tank. Again, it's going to be part of the t-shirt that I'm working on. Make sure I get the bubbles out. The ornament looks really good. I wish I had the right depth. All right, one more small piece. Okay. Let me get the trash can over here. Now the red is leaving a very red ring around this. So I will come back with a piece of paper towel and wipe the edges. I am going to use red in the next design, but I want to be careful. Let me get another piece. Hey, Janice. See if I can get this. All right, there we go. I think we're going to be okay because I only need probably just right here in the screen. That's all I need. So let me block it off. Move the trash over so I don't fall on it. All right, so I'm just going to work right here. Okay, this is going to be, I'm going to be red, white, and blue. And as you know, I'm going to put the red in first. Oops, that's the white. Habit. This is not exactly what I want to do with the shirt, but I thought this would be a good trial. Okay, let me get my... So we'll see. This may or may not work out. As usual, when I'm testing new things. All right. Wiping off the tines of the comb. Okay. So this is what I have done. This is an embroidery hoop, and I have some saran wrap stuff behind it, and I'm gonna see if I can print this and not have it bleed. Here's the rest of it, so I have to be very, very careful. Well, as you can see, I didn't put it all the way down. It felt like it was all the way down, but I'm going to keep it facing down, hoping to not get any run anywhere else. And I'm just going to set it right on the edge of that bucket. And then I'm going to go rinse it in the sink, and I will hold it upside down and spray it like this. So we'll see. It's not exactly like I wanted, but I don't know what the, I don't know what I have top and bottom. I don't remember how I put it on. So it may work out okay. We'll see. So anyway, let me turn you back around. Hold on, going for a ride. There you are. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I truly do appreciate it. And if you touch anywhere on the screen, there's 3 dots that'll come up right up here in the corner. Touch those buttons and turn on live notifications in the event you don't get notifications when I'm live. Monday night, 7 p.m. is generally when I go live. I was off work today, so I came early. But thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening, a wonderful week, and I hope to see you either Friday or Saturday, and let's do some ornaments. Okay? Take care, everyone. Thank you. Bye.